Welcome to readtheticker.com. Today we're going to talk about Wall Street's indexes. They're ETFs. They're symbols which represent a consolidation of stocks. From a Wyckoff point of view, most of them are no damn good. They're pretty much hopeless. This is because the stocks which are inclusive of these indexes, not all these stocks have the interest of the composite man. Not all of these stocks have the merchandising operation of cause and effect in play. They have a lot of stocks. There might be 50, 60, 70 stocks in each one, some 500, some 1,000. And quite frankly, some of these stocks don't really attract a professional interest on a day-by-day basis in the view which we consider the Wyckoff manner. So what we're really interested in are indexes which are made up of stocks that represent the composite man has a serious interest in them. Let me define that a bit further. It is much better to build your own custom indexes which include stocks that show Wyckoff composite man involved in each. You know which stocks are of interest to the Wyckoff composite man by seeing the Wyckoff law of cause and effect in play in the stock, by seeing the well-defined demand and supply lines, by seeing clear evidence that the specialist merchandising operations in play. Now, a good example is Apple. Apple was well liked by the professionals. It was accumulated, marked up, distributed, accumulated, marked up, distributed over a period of 3 to 5 years. I think it's still just hanging in there, but that was a stock which professionals and the merchandising operation was clearly in. You know, a merchandising operation is clearly involved when you see a profitable move. So it goes from one consolidation, it goes up or down, and it's profitable. The specialists and the market makers love that because it's easy money. So therefore, that's what we call a Wyckoff stock because it exhibits the law of cause and effect. Let's have a look at an example. Here we have standard GDX, which is made up of lots of gold stocks, and quite a few of them, quite frankly, just can't attract a professional interest because they're not large enough. So therefore, the use of this to the Wyckoff trader, pretty much everybody, is going to be limited because, quite frankly, it gives unclear signals, unclear readings. Down below here, we have something called RTGLD in red, which is a custom stock index made via the readtheticker.com software, and it includes stocks which we believe the Wyckoff composite man is involved in, and the market makers and the specialists are using it for merchandising operations. There's some striking differences. For example, that shows a high, some might consider that strength, but our stocks index show that's weakness. There's a breakout down here. Breakout down here. I'll get a bit better. And this is an intrusion into the previous resistance. You would think that's, here we have that, and it's not. So that is definitely weakness. So this might think the composite man was a bit stronger, but quite frankly it wasn't. So the stocks that's showing a clear signal show this was a failure. And you can see that the failure there when it consolidated there and it fell through. Scroll down. Here's a resistance. Okay, same 2 points here. Same 2 points in time there. Here we've got a situation where the gold stocks have gone up but can hardly hold through it, and that might sort of suggest that's weakness. But in our world of stocks which we believe the composite man are involved in, it's still showing strength. It's still showing there's lots of professional interest in the gold stocks. This one here you might consider the professionals are not really interested. That's because the GDX is made up of a lot of stocks which there are no professionals are interested because they're too thin, and they're just not good for trading. We've got our stocks down here and that are effective in the Wyckoff law of cause and effect. So we still see strength in the gold stocks. Here's the situation here. Support and resistance. We go bang. About there. Here we see that resistance is holding and it breaks there, but here we see resistance is failing, so that's strength coming in. Well, that doesn't show quite the same strength up here. This is because the professionals are into this stuff, into the gold stocks a lot earlier, so that would have given the wrong signal. So it's important to have stocks within your index that you believe have professional composite man interest, and it gives completely different signals to those generic indexes that Wall Street pump out, which are a consolidation of nothing stocks that don't have professionals involved, give unclear signals, and are no use to the Wyckoff trader. The other thing I would look at, cause and effect. The obviously, where are we? Yeah, it works better. You get an idea who's making the money. And eventually, whoops, the one there. That one there doesn't make. That's obviously goes a bit lower, but I should draw that a bit lower. Doesn't make all the full effect because it's shortening of the thrust, and you know a turn was coming. So that's the primary reason why you wish to create your own custom indexes. Within the readtheticker.com software, we have the ability to create our own custom indexes. So you can put into your custom index for the sector you're studying, or the stocks you're following, those stocks which you believe, which have professional interest, which are being used in the merchandising operation, which show that the law of cause and effect is involved, and it does show which sectors or which stocks that the professionals are very interested in. At the moment, the GDX may suggest that the professionals have lost interest in the gold stocks, where our index says no, the professionals are still there and they're still accumulating. So it's 50% retracement. That shows we went beyond 50% retracement. So once again, the signal is a lot clearer in the index you build that represents the Wyckoff composite man. Thanks you very much for watching.